Hello, tankers, this man, and welcome to a Super OP tank review. Right, so here it is then, tankers, the T67, the Tier 5 American tank destroyer. And I'm going to start off the video by massively contradicting myself and saying this tank is not super OP at all. It's very, very good, but it's not super OP. And I know some of you now are going to leave thinking that I'm wrong, but let me explain why. The end result is super OP, but the tank itself has some very, very, very good bits and some bad bits. So let's talk about the worst bits first. There's three things that really make this tank not super OP. First one is the armor, and if you're playing this tank for armor, you're doing it wrong in the first place. It's basically trash. I've been one shot by artillery quite a few times, which is my own fault. Yeah, but like I said, if you're playing it for armor, you're doing it wrong. Second thing, and quite a big nerfing factor this tank, it's extremely fast in a straight line, but the track traverse is not very good. It's not particularly well suited to dogfighting. But the biggest single nerfing factor this tank is the turret traverse. It turns so slowly. The poor track traverse combined with even slower turret traverse means that dogfighting in this tank is super, super hard and is only for the most skilled players, which is why I think when you see these things in a pub game, they're actually quite easy to kill by just your normal player. But it's when someone like you, and yes, I'm pointing at you guys, when you guys jump in this tank, that's when this thing starts to become super OP. Because the best things about it, what we're going to come on to now, really when a skilled player gets hold of them, the bad bits about the tank just go completely out of the window because they're completely irrelevant. So what are the best bits? Well, if you look on the right, it's the concealment number is pretty damn high and the bar is almost full. The camo value on this tank is insane. When you combine that with the right equipment, the camo skill, maybe the other skills as well if you've got more skilled crews down at tier 5, unlike myself. You combine that with paint as well. And the binos, this is one of the best, well, if not the best stealth firing tank in the game. And when you combine that with the mobility to be able to get it into a position where it's just going to wreck face straight away, that's when this tank, with its good parts, combined with you, the super OP player, that's when this tank becomes super OP. It's not just about the tank. Like I said, bad players do rubbish in this tank. It's when people like you get in it, and that's when it's super OP. Right, so on to the grind then, tankers. The stock tank is actually pretty good. It's pretty slow, and the track traverse is even worse than the fully upgraded tank, obviously. And the 57mm, it's a good little gun, and I would recommend not taking the middle package. You do get the bigger engine, but the howitzer really doesn't lend itself to this playstyle. So stick with the 57mm, unlock the next package, and then wait until you've got enough XP to unlock the top package. And if you're planning on grinding this tank to go to the Hellcat, I would take the top package and have some fun and probably keep the tank and enjoy playing it later on. It's one of the buyback tanks I have bought back recently. It's in my garage along with the Panzer 4H and some of the more fun tier 5 tanks. And then obviously the Hellcat tier 6 is a very, very powerful tank too. So definitely a line you want to grind. Right, onto the equipment then. The first two slots are literally a no-brainer. If you don't fit these two pieces of equipment to this tank, you're really screwing yourself over. Camo net to give you 25% on your camo value, which makes you harder to spot. And the binos give you 25% extra on your view range, which makes it easier for you to spot them. And that gives you that huge buffer, which you're going to see on the minimap in a minute, to allow you to literally just shoot at tanks that you spot yourself and give yourself at least 150 meters for them to drive towards you before they've even got any chance of spotting you. The last slot though is debatable. I went for a gun rammer because I like to be able to shoot as quickly as possible, but there is an argument to use a gun lane drive because the aim time is good, but that first time you aim in takes a long time. Once you're stationary, the dispersion is not too bad between shots, but there is an argument to use gun lane drive. But I would recommend a medium caliber tank rammer. Consumables are fairly standard for this tank. You do want to take some APCR though. I wouldn't bother with HE, it's really not effective at this tier. You want at least 10 rounds for tier 6 and 7 heavy tanks, especially Russian ones. They will give you problems, even in close quarters, with the penetration of the standard rounds. And at range as well, something like an IS will give you massive dramas. So yeah, just take a couple of rounds of APCR. And also I run Cola mainly for the view range on this tank, because view range and camo value is literally everything. Right, tier 6 game on El Haluf, but before we get too far into it, let's talk about the crew skills before I forget about it. You definitely want 6th sense. Playing this tank without 6th sense is very hard, and if you don't have it, I would suggest staying a little further back than you could really. But as soon as you have 6th sense, you can be the cheekiest gets you can. And you see here, I set up for an early spotting position, but then I remembered it's tier 6 game. Chances of any aggressive medium pushes across there quite low, so I decide to push my luck a little bit more. And this is the sort of thing you can do in the T67. If it had better turret traverse, it would probably be the best tier 5 light tank in the game. Yeah, but it doesn't, so it's not. I still would take a chaffee up against this tank and hope to win. Right, so here we go. Spotting, engage. There's the enemy's T67, who I fired at, and he didn't spot me. Probably he's running, well, maybe, if he's running Camanet and Binos. If he doesn't have the camo skill, I would still be sort of ahead on... God, what am I saying? Right, so I've switched my APCR. An 82 at that angle, I would have to hit the hatch dead square with standard rounds, and I'd probably still bounce. So there's 4 rounds of APCR gone already, but picked up 2 pens, 9 assist ribbons already, and 5 spots. And still absolutely no chance of being spotted myself. I'm also spotting the road to the right. It doesn't look like many of them pushed through, so I'm pretty safe to sit here at the minute. Yeah, you need 6th sense on this tank, fellas, and if you're playing it for the first time, may even suggest staying down at tier 3 and 4 until you've earned enough XP to get that crew skill. And then after that you want camo, and then after that I've gone for clutch braking, which I will change to green thumb or something like that, and then I'll train clutch braking again. When I'm picking crew skills, I don't always go with the norm. I tend to look at a tank, decide what I don't like about it, and try and make it better. Right, here we go. Proxy spotting in a T67, and we spot another T67. Let the team go to work, check I'm not going to get shot in the ass. There we go, there's the enemy's T67 down, up to 12 assist ribbons. The enemy's heavies are pushing through. And I had a lot bigger ace tankers in this game, fellas. But this was probably the most fun game I had out of the whole lot of them. Right, here we are. It's Churchill. I'm going for the tracks. If I go for the damaging shots, he would back up, and I was hoping my team would have killed him by now, but they're not. There we go, finally get an assist ribbon. And I'm detected down the backside of a hill, so it's more than likely artillery, so I roll away. Lose my spot. Say the biggest nerfing factor for me playing this tank has been artillery. I tend to play really cheeky, and I've been one shot quite a few times. And I'm just going to go and do the exact same thing now. Right, so there he is. He's lost some health now. Take a hit. He goes down. More assist ribbons. We're up to 16 assists now. 4 minutes of the game gone, just about. Probably not the best replay to show newer players this. This is massively too cheeky. And I most definitely shouldn't have got away with it. It's only because, well, you know. Right, so 2 more spots. We're up to 10 spots now. And I've got myself into a bit of a position. But luckily, we killed the arty, so no more arty threat. There's a Hellcat there. Next tier up from this tank. And I'm trying to decide what I'm going to do. The Firefly to my left, Hellcat to my right. Hellcat can't one-shot me unless he's got the big gun and he rolls high. Firefly can kill me in probably 2 shots maybe. So I just... Oh, there we go. There's the Hellcat. I make a mistake. Look, turret traverse. In a lot of the tier 5 tanks, my turret would have been around. Probably got one, definitely 1, maybe 2 shots into him, and I'd have run away again. But in this tank, the turret didn't swing quick enough. I probably should have set the turret up prior to going round, but I didn't. So, there's only 4 of the enemy team left. I've only got 5 damaging hits, but 17 assist ribbons. Oh, shizzle. There's a Hellcat on my 1 shot. And, right, so, yeah, run away. But this is the sort of crap you can get away with in the T67. I know it's not particularly good replay to show you the camo value and view range of this tank, but if you want to see that, go and watch the view range and camo value mini-map video I did recently. Use this tank for one of the demos. This is just funny. Right, so there's a Firefly. Come on, one more shot. Oh, that was lucky. So they're down. I lived through that one. They didn't. So we snuck up on. So we got 10 spots, 17 assist ribbons, 10 pens, 2 kills. And I've got a smidgen of my health left. Right, so I look at the team list. 2 heavies left. One is a British Bulldog. That tank only has to be ever so slightly angled and my standard rounds will bounce. So I load up the premium and we go hunting. And ideally you want to save more hit points for the end of the game, because the T67 is a very good cleanup tank because of its speed and mobility. You can find the stragglers at the end, whereas, you know, like say this KV1 here, that's not the slowest of heavy tanks, but I can do probably 3 or 4 times the speed he can. Well, maybe not 4 times, exaggerating, aren't I? Just poking the corner, don't know where he is. The British Bulldog is actually a pretty good tank. If it was faster, I think I would have loved it. Right, testing the water. Do we all know what most people do at the end of the game like this? I do it as well. Go get your arty kill before getting killed. There he is, he gets spotted. Yeah, if you're going to lose a game, why not take artillery with you? Right, so I'll wimp out a bit here. I was hoping to get a tracking shot. Right, there he is. First shot derps. Come on. I'm in. I'm behind his turret. He's starting to turn. Get a bounce even with APCR. Hit his engine. That will help with the turret traverse. Hit his engine again. Come on. Oh, I was hoping that was going to kill him. He's looking at me. Boom. And he's down. And I think our team will get the cap as well. Just about. So, exciting game in the T67. Completely not how you should play it most of the time. But it was very fun. Right, so I made no silver. Fired off my tank of APCR. 5k XP. 3 kills. Nearly 600 damage. And nearly 600 assist. Ace tanker. And a scout medal. And that's the sort of crazy stuff you can get away with in this tank. And that's why I like playing it. Because it's not boring at all. It's really, really fun. Well, there we go, guys. Hope this review helped. I know the gameplay at the end wasn't really a good example of stealth firing. But like I said, go and check out. I'll try and leave a link on the screen now. The camo value and minimap tutorial vid if you want to see some good T67 action. Anyway, right, cheers guys. Sorry I haven't been around for a while. I've been a little bit ill, but hopefully I'll be back with a few more vids. Right, cheers guys. Catch you on the next one. See you later.